Mrs. Ronkin here, and it's the day to install our honeybees. So we do have some daffodils in bloom outside the art room here, but as you can see, we've gotten a bit of snow today. So, but that's okay. We're gonna get the bees right in their cozy little hive, and I'm gonna tape the process for you today. Okay, so I got the observation hive off of the wall in the art room and brought it out here. There's my car where the bees are, and I'm gonna set up my tripod here so when I put the observation hive out there and load the bees, you'll get to see the whole process. I brought with me today a few things, a hive tool, a brush, and of course my bee suit and gloves. So I'm gonna get this all set up outside, and then I'll film again before I install the bees. Just to show you what's on top here, this is where we put sugar water once we get the bees back on the wall. And we can close everything up so that when I carry this back to the art room, no bees can get out. But then when I attach them to the wall, I'll take out this little piece of metal so that they have access to the outdoors. All right, here we go. All right, guys, here we go. So I'm all dressed up in my bee suit, making sure I've got all the Velcro closed and there's no holes coming through. And I'm trying to remember to have all of my tools that I need. I'm definitely putting on my gloves because if I grab a bee by accident or something, it would surely sting me. So hopefully that doesn't happen. All right, so here we are. Right in here, this is called a nuke, and we have, the bees are actually in this little plastic box. I went and picked them up at Superior Honey Farm today, and he came up from Wisconsin with the bees, and they probably came all the way from California, chances are. All right, so I can feel a little bit of heat coming off of the box, and I'm going to pop the cover off and give you a little view of them before I put them in the hive. I've got the plexiglass off of the one side of the observation hive here. Okay. I'm going to do this kind of fast because it is chilly outside, but it's probably not a bad day to install the bees because they're going to stay nice and tight in their cluster. They're not going to be flying all over because they're kind of chilly. So here's a little cluster of bees right here. Want to try to be smooth and not make too much noise around the bees. So here they are. Welcome to Houghton Elementary School, honeybees. So there are 5 frames of bees in here, and this takes 8. So what I'm gonna do first before I put the bees in, so they can keep their warmth, is I'm gonna put some blank frames in of just honeycomb to fill the space. These are from my hives from last year, and there's a little bit of honey in there, so we'll have a little bit of food. So I said there were 5 in there. So I can put 3 of these frames, which will make 8, right? Okay, so let's see. 1, 2. I'll put the bee frames toward the top so they can be closer to the honey water, okay? And let's see. Okay, so there's my 3. And now to add the bees into the observation hive. off our honeybees and hopefully hear them a little bit. They're trying to stay warm in there. Try to be as smooth as possible without banging them around. Maybe I can scoot you guys in a little bit closer. We'll see here. Okay. All right, guys, I did have to stop there because one got up my pant leg and I did get a little sting in my calf, but I think I'm gonna be okay. You can imagine they get a little upset. They're being transported here, right, out of their home. Okay, let's see, so we've got two. We've got 2 more frames to install. Come on, girls. Hope you like your new home here. You're gonna like your new home. This is what's called burr comb. Sometimes they build this up on the edges of their frames. And so I just had to remove it so they fit in the observation hive. Put them here where there's some, they're extra bees. Maybe we can put them in the bottom of the hive. So when the weather's, nice too, they're a little bit more calm because they, just like us when the weather's nice, you're in a little bit of a better mood, right? So, come on, girls. I love you. Hope you like your home at elementary school. You don't want to go in there? Okay. See, there's a little bit of burr comb on the bottom there too, so it's not fitting super well. Might have to shave some of that off. And there's definitely some brood there. Those are going to be baby bees. So they're protecting it really well. Beautiful. It's all right, girls. Almost done. You're going to like your new home. So I'm gonna put that one back for now. Can't finish. Bet you didn't know it was this interesting. Okay. so here we go. Let me try this one. I'm definitely trying to stay calm here. Love you, bees. Saying some calm words to the bees. It's okay, girls. It's okay. The queen might be on here. That might be why they're a little hectic and protective. But good thing I have my suit on, right? So gently, gently, slide it in. Okay, and one more to go. I think we can do this now. I'm gonna put, I'm gonna scrape a little bit of this comb off here, so it'll fit a little bit easier. Okay. Well, girls, I'm calling them girls because most of them are worker bees, and I think they're gonna like it here at Houghton Elementary School. They're gonna teach a lot of kids to love bees, and to appreciate bees, and to respect the environment. And last one, girls, thank you so much. I'm gonna say thank you to these bees. One last look before they go in the hive. Wow, there's a lot of bees in here. Okay. And then, lastly, we're gonna put the plexiglass on so that we can think about bringing them into school, right? So this is where the little brush comes in really handy. I'm gonna get that. So we can brush the bees back in there. This is my brush. Here we go. Brush them in. Whoa, hey girls, stay in your hive. Stay on in. Stay on in, girls. It's nice and warm in there. All right, guys, so there you have it. So that is exactly how the bees get put into our observation hive. So now that I made sure that all of the bees are off of the hive, I can bring it back in here. We can check out these bees getting accustomed to their new house, their new home. And I'm going to be carrying this into the art room now. There's two handles on the sides, and I'll show you another view once I get it all hooked up in the school. All right, so here is the observation hive installed on our wall. I'll give you a up close look here first, and then I'll kind of back away and show you the whole setup. So there's our HES honeybees checking out their new digs. And so what I'm going to do is back up and show you how they can get out of the school. So if I come back here, maybe you can see there's a hole in the wall, through the brick wall. Of course there's plexiglass over it, but that's where they can come and go in and out of the school. And that little canning jar on top is filled with sugar water. So until there's a lot of more nectar available, we'll have a little bit of nutrition because they're definitely doing their jobs in there. There's brood in there. The queen bee's laying eggs, so they have to keep her fed. They're gonna probably clean up this honeycomb. They always clean house when you put them in right away. If there's any dead bees in there, they carry them outside. They want to keep the hive really clean and hygienic. So while we are not observing the bees, we put this really nice quilt back on it so the bees can have a dark environment, how they like it. And I'm just gonna get you a view from up here. So again, there's the exit going outside, and those are probably some dead bees from last year. And what we'll do here is open up these metal things so that they can have access to the outdoors. But not too much tonight because it is pretty chilly outside. So we'll leave them partially closed. But they can eat this sugar water while they're getting used to their new digs like we talked about. So there you have it. We'll keep you updated on the HES Honeybee adventures through May and June.